You're listening to Come Curious.
Am I having a midlife crisis?
Let's read out some of the Curious Fuckers' midlife crises. So this Curious Fucker says, my long-term boyfriend and I have been open for 3 of our 6-year relationship, and now he has a consistent partner and wants to go poly. I don't know if I'm ready mentally for it and not sure what to do because they've been seeing each other for 6 months. I don't want to cut them off, but I am trying to figure out boundaries. Help me, Curious Fuckers.
Beautiful dilemma. Complicated dilemma. Feel that in the feels. I feel the mixture of like I want to be poly and free and explore this, and how dare you contain me, to like the jealousy and the frustration, and I want to be cool about it, but I'm just not okay with it. Man.
I feel like poly life is really hard, like going into from being in a what used to be a monogamous relationship, and then you opened it. It's like the evolution of non-monogamy. And when you're used to having a partner in that certain way, opening up and being poly would be really, really, really different.
Yeah, it's different. You're right. Yeah, not difficult, different. It is something that it's like you both have to navigate, and maybe even accept that you both might not have the same feelings about this, even if you so desperately want them to be. I feel like it sounds like there is a problem with this that you're having, but you're trying to be maybe like the cool partner that's okay with it, and you've been okay with it for 6 months, but actually it's potentially a cause of concern and anxiety for you, for whatever reason that might be, whether it's coming from within or whether you're feeling it from that side. I think you really got to go with your gut on this one and not listen to all the voices.
And it's just one of those things where you're just going to have to sit down and have a really, really deep conversation with your primary partner. And like, what does poly mean to him and what does it mean to you? Because it might mean different things. I think everyone that is poly, I think you can be poly and have a primary, or is poly when you don't have any primaries. But like, you can figure out your own rules, because there aren't any rules to non-monogamy. You can just do what feels right for you. And like, figuring out boundaries is hard because you won't really know what they are until it happens.
Yeah, that can be quite hard, because it's almost like you have to go through the pain of realizing that you're not cool with a certain situation. I also think you need to be brutally honest and figure out that honesty deep within you and find out what you are actually okay with and what you're not okay with.
Yeah.
And Florence is right. You need to have that frank conversation with your partner or with your partner and the person they're seeing, and figure out when it's too much for you and say, look, this is my boundary. If it goes past this, then I'm going to have to walk away from a situation, because you don't want to be hurt in the process, or keep getting hurt and keep trying to be okay with it, because then that builds up other issues like resentment, and it ends up fucking hurting you in the future anyway.
Yeah. And you do not have to go poly. You don't have to do this just because your partner wants to do it. You can put your foot down and say, I want to keep our relationship as it is now. I guess what's also confusing is that he's probably suggesting this because he's getting feelings for the person that he's seeing, and that's a very poly trait.
Yes, it's because polyamory, you can still, I mean, like, we've done it before as humans. We catch feelings for somebody and then the feelings change. You know, this could be something that is fleeting. This could be something that is, you know, they maybe catch feelings, they fall in love for a time, and then it doesn't work out. And you watch that relationship and you are happy for your partner, and you are there for your partner when they go through something like that, and you are still solid at the end of it. But that is also a huge responsibility that lies on you to be there for your partner, especially if you're not okay with the situation, or there are negative feelings around it and you're not feeling held and secure.
I mean, one of the most important things that I've learned from being poly is that it's so important to just express your needs. Whether that's like, oh, like, why are you hanging out with this person when we didn't schedule in any time for ourselves? And usually it's just a communication error. And it's really down to just expressing and being open to having feelings and not feeling like, oh, I'm in the wrong because I'm having feelings about this. None of your feelings are ever wrong or not valid. And I think that's something that you have to get super, super comfortable with. Like, it could be the smallest thing. Like, when I started seeing both of my partners at the beginning, I was feeling like small bits of jealousy. And me expressing that to Annie brought us closer together. And she was like, yeah, I actually felt this type of jealousy, because we hadn't really like developed that relationship together yet. And it's just so important for the growth of the relationship, whether that's with your current partner now or where your relationship is evolving to.